Thanksgiving season, and last year we did a build for Thanksgiving, and I did the Lindbergh. It was the Mayflower, but it was kind of small. I think it was a 1/350 scale, I'm not sure, but it ended up being like 3 inches. And when I put it on the dinner table, you couldn't really notice it. You didn't even know it was there. So what I think I want to do is I want to do something a little larger this year. I had gone to the White Museum on Cape Cod this summer with my wife and my daughter, and neither one of them had ever seen the Mayflower. I had been there, and I thought it'd be cool for them to see it because they live in New England. They should see it. So we went over there, and I brought them. And when we went into the gift shop, I was looking for something to do for Thanksgiving. And they had little models. They were like 3 inches. I'm like, nah, I've already done something that small. They didn't have any others. They said they did have big ones, but they weren't in stock. Anyway, I went snooping around, and I went looking around the boxes of the small ones, and lo and behold, I found one large one that was left. This one was 9 inches, and hopefully this one's going to stick out a lot better on a table, and we'll have a little bit of fun. And I hope you guys enjoy this. I almost said Halloween. I hope you guys enjoy this Thanksgiving build, and enjoy the video, and enjoy the build series. Okay, so we got the model directly from Plymouth Pawtuxet Museums, from the site of the Mayflower herself. And you can see we got the little museum bag. And what we had gotten was I had gotten the model. I asked if they had any models in stock, and the lady there showed me a model, and it was really small. I think she said it was like 3 inches. And if you guys remember, last year we did the Mayflower, and that was the Lindbergh line, a remake of that original model, and that was small, so that was 3 inches as well. And when I went to put it on the table for Thanksgiving dinner, you couldn't really even see it. So I asked her if there were any bigger ones, and she said they were sold out. Well, come to find out, there was one left. It was on the shelf, and it was with the smaller ones. So I'm glad I checked after fishing around. And this is the Mayflower ship kit. This one is actually 9 inches. So it's gonna be a little bit bigger than the 3 inches. And that's what the model comes with. Now, the cover, it looks like one of those, those museum souvenir store kind of models. I was wondering if we should do it like this, or if we should actually paint it to the scheme of the Mayflower II, because I've got plenty of pictures of the ship and plenty of video, because I've been there several times. And it's funny, because this past summer, I was taking my wife and my daughter down to the White Museum on Cape Cod, and that was really fun. That was a good time. And on our way back, my wife and my daughter had never been to see the Mayflower, so I'm like, well, it's not that far out of the way, so we ended up diverting, and we went to see the Mayflower as well. And that's when I was thinking ahead to my Thanksgiving build, and I had wanted a model kit. I wish they had a bigger one, but this is the biggest one that they had in stock, or biggest one that they made. I mean, they had a couple there, but they were already pre-made, and I kind of wanted to make my own. So my friends, this is the DIY Mayflower ship kit. This is going to be our Thanksgiving build, so why don't we go ahead and open it up. Oh, incidentally, this is item number 8027L, one piece. You can see it was $23. So let's get the box open, and we'll check it out. This has that museum kind of souvenir store kind of charm. Where you can go and you can see the boxes of saltwater taffy, like in all the museum places, and pennants, things like that. So let's get everything out of the bag first. Everything is in kind of a Ziploc bag. First thing I notice are the instructions. So the instructions are pretty straightforward. You can see, let's see, we got a color guide, I think. D for the anchors, that must be black. and it shows you what different colors to paint. And you can see the ship itself, the hull, and the stand, along with the different colors that go on the hull. And you can see looks like the masts are going in. You can see the bowsprit, the forward mast, the main mast, and the mizzen mast. And then we start to put on the rigging. Nice. A lot of rigging. And we're going to put the anchors on, and we're going to put on the sails. So, that's basically the instructions that come with this. So let me put this to the side. Let's take a look at the hull. Yeah, see, this isn't... I was thinking it would be a little bit more of a do-it-yourself model kit, but this was really... The hull is really pre-built. A little bit of glue. You can see they used hot glue to put it together. And I like the detail. You can see where the cannons are going to go. And where the base is going to hold it. So, I'm thinking, because the box, like I said, it looks kind of like a souvenir kind of thing. And I'm thinking we should actually go ahead and paint it the actual way that the ship appears. And like I said, this is just about finished. Alright, so the most work on the bow is going to be the painting, the paint schemes. Alright. Let's check out... Oh, look, it even comes with a paintbrush. Nice. Let me show you guys what's in this little bundle. Alright, so we got the masts. Looks like the bowsprit, the mizzen mast, the main mast, and the foremast. So that's nice. And we've got a little paintbrush. Nice and soft. And it looks like what they have on here is actually stain. So if we go this way, let me show you guys. I got some stain for the wood ship we're working on now. And let's see, this one is the semi-transparent. And we got the darker color, and we got the lighter color. This is the colonial maple, and this one is the espresso. And we could use them both for this because we're doing the wooden ship right now, and I'm in a process of actually putting on the hull planking, and a little more entailed than I thought it was. But I'm thinking if we go ahead and we paint this the way it's supposed to be painted, it might be a little more, well, it will be more colorful, and it might be a little more fun as well. Alright, let's check out these sails. Again, it could be those, you know, those gift shop, museum kind of sails where all ships seem to have the stripe, they look like striped pajamas. And 3 months from now, when I get the bag open, and let's see, you can see right off the bat we have the rigging. The rigging's really nice too. Very rope-like, miniature rope-like. Good thing there's a whole roll because we're going to need a lot of it. And let's see, we've got the anchors. These are small plastic anchors, and it's got the gold chain on it. Alright, and let's see, the sails are pretty much all finished too. You can see they're stitched, and they have the little holes where we're going to be putting the rigging through. And how they're going to go across and they're going to attach. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we got all the sails. Is that everything that was in that bag? Yes, that was everything that was in that bag. Okay, so the last bag that we have, let's open it up and check out and see what's in it. All right, you can see we have these little blocks. You could see in the instructions that I was showing you, I was wondering what these little things were. Looks like the little lifeboats, possibly lifeboats, I'm not sure. And you can see the base. I love that fresh cut wood smell. Looks like it could be sanded down, but we'll see. And oh, it actually comes with sandpaper. Nice, so we can actually sand down the base and sand down the ship. And let's see, these look like all the pieces that are going to hold the sails. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course we have 6 because we've got 6 sails. And let's see, how are they going to go? Let me get the largest sail. I think, yeah, they're going to just go behind, and then the thread is going to hold it in place. I was wondering if it would actually go through the sail. I don't think it does. The instructions are a little vague. I'm hoping that if I go online, maybe we can find some colored instructions to download. If I can find them, I'll put them up. If not, we'll just do it by sight. You can see the all the pieces and where they're going to go, and we got the rudder as well. And the rudder actually is already on. It's already on the ship. And you can see, looks like a rat line. Do we have rat lines? Am I not seeing it? Unless we have to use we may have to use the rigging to make the rat lines, because I don't see any. But let's see. This is the last little baggie that we've got. And this has they've got little nails, and they've got the little pegs for the bottom of the base. And you can see this is where the ship is actually going to go in. Is it going to go this way? Or more likely it's going to go like that, yeah. So, I don't want to jam them in before fixing them and setting everything up, but we'll just give you a quick little preview. Again, this is going to be nice and big, well, bigger than last year's. At least this one will be noticed on the table. Alright, so what do we got for the brass? I'm thinking that these are cannons. You can see them coming out the sides of the hull. So interesting. Yeah, they're the cannons over here, and then the top openings are going to be for the rigging. We're going to put it looks like we have nails that we're going to use. So if we're going to do it the way it looks on the box, I'm thinking what we should do is just stick to it and do exactly the way it looks on the box. And it kind of adds to the character with these to just leave them. If we end up painting the ship in the color scheme that she actually looks like, then we should go ahead and I'll actually paint the cannon black. So I'm going to have to ponder on it for a little while and see what we're going to do. You can see where the, again, I'm just going to place it in just like that. We'll have to glue them, and that's where the cannon are going to be coming out. And we got a couple of pieces here. See, I'm not sure if they're going to go in all of them. Let's see, there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 of the cannons, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up, it just came out of the base. And there's one in the back. I'm thinking, oh, that's going to be for the rigging. But what do you guys think? Should we do this? Oh, actually, I forgot about this. What is this now? Oh, look, they actually give you glue. So this is glue. Nice. Good thing I didn't even notice. I forgot that I had taken that out. So, what do you guys think? Should we do it as the box shows, and it'll look like that classic kind of museum souvenir kind of piece? And I notice we don't have a nameplate, by the way. Or should we do it the way she looks? And we're going to do it the way she looks, and let's see, the sails are going to be off. So we could do a couple things. I could make new sails. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm going to devise a plan and decide what I'm going to do. Like I said, if we do it this way, we can go ahead and we can have a little bit of fun. We can start it, and I've already got the stain where we can actually put it together. If we're going to do the other way, then it's going to take a little bit longer because I got to plan out the color schemes. Because the one on the box doesn't really look like the one that we got. Because you can see there are more details on the one we got. You can see the little strips on the side. And that one looks like it only has one strip below the cannons. So I'm thinking maybe we should go ahead and paint it the way she looks. It'll be a little bit more fun. You know what? I think we're going to do that. We'll go ahead and we'll paint her the way the color scheme looks right now. So I wanted to introduce you to this model. Let me get her off the base. And we may paint these. I'm not sure yet. But you can see there's a little bit of cleaning up we have to do on the model, because it's a little bit rough. But I'll tell you, we can have some fun painting her up and making her look like she does sitting in Plymouth, Pawtuxet, and get her ready for the Thanksgiving table where she can take her place. Like I said, when I put the other one out last year, it was like that big, and we really didn't see it. It really wasn't even noticeable. So this one should be noticeable, and this one will be a little bit bigger, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. Like I said, this part is already basically built, so there's nothing to do with it except to detail it. So we're going to paint it, and then we got a few little pieces to put on, but not much. And the biggest job is going to be painting it. And then after that, the biggest project for the kit will be doing the masts and the sails. But it's going to be fun. And I hope you guys enjoy this Thanksgiving season with me. And when we start this, which we'll be doing very, very, very soon, I'll talk to you soon. My friends, thank you for watching, and happy Thanksgiving.